Hello, Atlanta Falcons fans. If you want to stay up to date with all the news, updates and news about our team, you're in the right place. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any details. Oh, and leave your like to strengthen our team of Falcons fans. So get ready because here comes some hot news for you. And now let's get to today's news. Is it time for the Atlanta Falcons to give up and trade Kyle Pitts? Atlanta Falcons tight end Kyle Pitts is already being touted as a potential trade target this offseason. It's understandable when you consider how the last 3 seasons have gone. There's reason to question Kyle's effort and whether anything will improve with the team turning the page on Michael Penix Jr. Even when Kirk Cousins was playing well, Pitts remained a frustrating and inconsistent contributor. Pitts' first impression of Atlanta's rookie quarterback when the team made the trade was to throw a hilariously frustrating interception. I thought it would be fair to mention that it would be Pitts the following week catching a game-tying touchdown in a game-winning situation. Still, that did little to alleviate 3 years of frustration with the tight end. Atlanta will likely determine Kyle Pitts' future based on what the trade market has to offer. If the Falcons find an offer they can't refuse, there's no doubt it's a good move to move on. However, the team shouldn't trade Pitts simply to get rid of frustration. Already under contract through the 2025 season, there's always a small chance Penix could come back in time for the pass-catcher's rookie season. Atlanta should keep that in mind when evaluating whether or not to part ways with the tight end. Making the move wouldn't be a bad decision, but it's one that shouldn't be taken lightly. Kyle Pitts remains a talented pass catcher who simply doesn't play up to his size. If his effort improved, there would still be an unknown ceiling for a player who at the time seemed worthy of the number 4 overall pick. Trading Kyle Pitts makes sense and is a move the Falcons should at least explore. However, with Kyle's contract already set to expire next offseason, there's an argument to be made that Atlanta is better off letting the 5th-year player play out his deal. Either way, expectations remain low for a player who was arguably the wrong choice. Georgia Bulldogs defensive end touted as a perfect fit for Atlanta. As the NFL draft approaches, Georgia Bulldogs defensive end Michael Williams has emerged as a perfect fit for the Atlanta Falcons. Pro Football Focus, PFF, recently released a list of the top first-round prospects for each team, and for the Falcons, there is no doubt that Williams is the ideal choice. He is a talented pass rusher with a combination of strength, speed, and technique that makes him a constant threat to opposing quarterbacks. Additionally, he is a solid run defender, which fills a significant need for Atlanta's defense, which has struggled to stop the run game in recent years. However, one of the biggest challenges for the Falcons is whether Williams will be available when their pick is called, as he is widely considered one of the top prospects in the class. And there is a risk that he could be selected earlier than Atlanta's number 8 pick. While Williams is a highly talented player, there are still areas of his game that could be improved. His use of his hands against blockers and his ability to maintain containment on plays are areas where he could improve, but these are coachable aspects that can be corrected at the professional level. Even with these flaws, Williams' potential to impact the Falcons' defense is clear. He has what it takes to become a dominant pass rusher in the NFL, and his versatility defending both the pass and the run makes him a valuable addition to Atlanta's team. The main concern, however, is whether Williams will be available when the Falcons make their draft pick. The number 8 pick in the draft puts Atlanta in an interesting position, but with the team's strong pass rushing class this year, it's possible he's already been drafted. If that happens, the Falcons could consider trading down in the draft order. Trading down would allow Atlanta to accumulate more picks, which would be advantageous given the team's financial situation and limited salary cap space. Additionally, by acquiring more picks, the team could bolster other areas of the roster, such as the secondary or offensive line. However, if Williams is available, Atlanta should not hesitate to select him. He represents a rare opportunity to bolster the defensive line with an immediately impactful player. Williams has the potential to become a central piece of the Falcons' defense, pressuring quarterbacks and stopping the run game. His addition would not only improve the defense in the immediate term, but it would also help the team become more competitive in the NFC, an increasingly challenging conference. So while the draft may bring uncertainty, one thing is certain: Michael Williams is one of the Falcons' most anticipated names. If he is available, The selection would be a huge move for the team, and his presence could be a game-changer for Atlanta's defense. If not, the possibility of trading up to acquire more picks would be a smart alternative, although it would mean giving up a high-impact defensive talent. Regardless, Michael Williams remains one of the most intriguing players as the draft approaches and represents a great opportunity for the Falcons to bolster their defense.